Hello, today we're at the Geneva International Motor Show to meet two renowned car enthusiasts, Chopin's Karl-Friedrich Scheufele and racing legend Jacky Ickx. We're going to be talking about the Mille Miglia and their long-standing friendship. Let's go say hello. So I wanted to ask you a few questions about your friendship, because you've been friends for a long time now. How did you first meet?
Well, it's clear that our relation, it's something we have built up through the years. You know, in life, you never know when or how you're going to meet people, but you know the people you meet in life can play an important role in your life. It's true that with Karl, there have been something special, not only through the Mille Miglia, but also you have to understand that he is leading a company, a family company, and definitely I think the philosophy, the overall philosophy, when you are with your wife, in his case, father, mother and sister, it's a unique team. And it doesn't look to any conventional companies. The fact that we are talking about watches and jewelry and also many other products, luxury products, it became really a very important name. In the middle of that, yes, we have a very big friendship. Yes, we meet often. Well, yes, we have built up confidence between ourselves. And it's something that really means something for us. It's all these qualities and all these strong relations where sometimes when he's in good mood, he says, "You are a member of the family." It's terribly attractive.
Now, I think the first memorable moment was when Jacky arrived in 1989, and we didn't know each other so well. Because I asked him to join me on the Mille Miglia, and naturally I thought that he would drive. But quite Jacky-like, he said, "Well, I'm not driving, you are driving, and so I'm looking at the Italian countryside and whatever else I see in Italy, which looks nice." So
there were no arguments?
I had no argument but to get behind the wheel and quite nervously nervously drive, because you know, you don't drive. You're not the driver usually of a living legend like Jacky, so what could I say? And I think it was close to Rome or somewhere, but I was looking on my right-hand side and I saw him sleeping. So I said, maybe my driving is not so bad after all.
You know, it was a real good collaboration, because he likes to drive very much. And when I decided to be his co-driver, it was because I had in mind to rediscover Italy, and I loved the sightseeing of Italy. The new part was, in a way, he really drives well. And when he says, "I'm falling asleep because I'm terribly confident in his way of driving and very smooth," I decided I could have a nap in the car. In a racing car, it's fairly unusual because yes, it makes a lot of noise. But the fact is that if Karl has been engaged, because it's something he hasn't said, but I think he did 30 Mille Miglia or 29 Mille Miglia himself.
27.
27 Mille Miglia. Yeah. I think it's a unique case. I don't know if anybody else has done so many as he done. And that explains also how the tradition between the Automobile Club of Brescia and them made it possible to have a sponsoring for 30 years. That's also, it's very unique. Usually you sponsor a race or whatever for 4, 5, 6, 10 years, but it never lasts. Here, they found between the Automobile Club and Chopard a real friendship and a real loyalty and confidence between them. It's really a win-win operation. So it's clear that when you drive with Karl, I think it's nice. But as he said also, I don't do it every 2 years. But I'm tempted, and I'm happy that I saw the new track this year, because it's totally different and it's very attractive. It's attractive to go to Milano a day longer.
When we started the first time, it was only 2 days and 1 night. And now it's much more, let's say, you can enjoy it much more because you see a lot more, you don't drive so much at night, and it's more, a little bit more comfortable.
Definitely, yes.
Now, each year you issue a special Mille Miglia watch. You must have a few now. Do you have a favorite?
You know, it's like when you win races, people are always saying, what is your favorite win or favorite car? It's very difficult to say, because the basic idea is to win. The interesting part in the annual Mille Miglia watch made by Chopard is that it's always a full surprise. And of course, I think I'm one of the happy few who has probably the full collection, and always nice numbers, you know, because being the friend of you know, the owner, he says, because you can have a 0001 or 000, and I can have the
1000
number I want, you know.
So, you know.
What's your number, your favorite number? Number 1?
I love number 1. If you ask that question to a racing driver, that's their favorite place. It's
you
number 1.
You only get one answer.
But I have also 1000 on 1000. Oh, it's also a nice number. But don't tell that. Huh? It's just between between us.
What do you enjoy most about the Mille Miglia? If there was one thing that you look forward to the most before you set off, what would it be?
For me, the soul of the Mille Miglia. The fact being on the piazza at the start of the race, it's a unique moment because you cannot find 435 classic eligible cars, very rare cars, all together, and around it you have the Italians, not only at the piazza in Brescia, but you have 2 million people on the side of the road watching that défilé of a unique car with a unique music, because the sound of an engine, it's also a music, and for me the scenery as well. And here it's for him it's competing, you know,
No, I like the atmosphere. The atmosphere is unique, and there's no other classic car event like the Mille Miglia in the world. And then the country, the people, spectators, and the views. Sometimes I envy him because he can look around and enjoy the view while I have to concentrate on the road.
You know, I am like his dad. In a way, he has to be respectful. Therefore, I am also an antiquity. Not only the cars, but so he has to slow down.